Now, what's really, really interesting to me is the Evergreen collaboration that they signed with both Kylie and Kris Jenner,
Yeah, I think that's the part that, as a board member of Coty, is the most appealing to me.
right? So it continues in perpetuity, which means it never expires,
Yep.
right? This goes on forever. And Coty pays Kylie a marketing fee, a license fee, and some other undisclosed amounts. But that means that it applies to any future beauty collaborations for the life of Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, so if Kylie Jenner decides, hey, I want to launch a baby line
Yeah,
because I just had a baby and I want to do, and they'll be, Coty can be like, that is fantastic.
let's do it.
Let's go.
Right?
We own it,
Yeah.
and we'll do the manufacturing. You can do the R&D, and you can do the marketing. We own just that and the other, and we own 51% of whatever comes out of it.
Yeah.
And we own a percentage of the 49%.
But I think what was really funny is that when I was researching this company, somebody was like, well, how long do they expect Kylie to be relevant? And they,
Like, it doesn't matter.
you could do Kylie dentures.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Preparation H, brought to you by Kylie Jenner.
Exactly. Right? So they basically
why
get
not?
Kylie
Yeah,
in an evergreen deal forever.
yeah. I think that's, and this was the other part to me as a founder, and he has exited a couple times, that, I learn something every time. And,
Yes.
You learn more and more about, that founder's dilemma of cash versus control. And I think this is the one that, it was more like my first acquisition. At least I thought I could wrap my head around, hey, I really want the cash, so I'm going to sell, but I really want to keep control. So let me jigger something into the purchase agreement that allows me to keep control, which, I think she tried to do the same thing, where she controls R&D and she controls the marketing.
Yeah, any creative design.
Right. But from their perspective, they own the company.
Yeah.
And they own the manufacturing of it. They own all the operating expenses. They can just not fund any marketing. They can just not fund any R&D unless she wants to pay for it out of pocket. And she is basically a mouthpiece. She has to go dance like a puppet, and they get to pull the strings.
But
so it's the illusion of control that she thinks she has, and it's, you give all that up the day you sign that check, you accept that money.
Absolutely.
You do not have control.
You do not, but Coty needed her.
Yeah.
Right? Back then, they were aging, right? They had what, L'Oreal and a bunch of old people brands they're just not relevant to the Gen A's and the Gen Z's right now, right?
Yeah,
they needed her youth, and they needed her marketing expertise, and they needed her online persona and her presence, and
that's what they bought.
And that is what they got, right? She's a digital expert, and so is her family. Her family can freaking market ice to anybody, right? Like,
they have, I wonder how it's going to go as they get older, though. But I guess Kylie, I mean, look at Kris. She's had enough surgery to keep her relatively young looking.
She's beautiful. When I get old, I want a facelift like hers.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think there's going to be the next Kardashian to come up and just kind of eat away at that market?
I don't think so. It hasn't happened.
Yeah. Do you think the younger people will like the alphas or the betas will come up and they'll have their own alpha?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. But their population is aging with them.
Right.
Right. And I think the people that love Kylie Jenner are going to love Kylie Jenner for the entirety of her career.
That's interesting. Do you think that's going to be the case? Do you think like Tay-Tay fans are always going to be Taylor fans?
Absolutely.
Right. But don't you grow out of the teenage angst? Like, no, my boyfriend broke up with me, I'm going to burn his clothes.
No, because look at Taylor Swift's new album. I fucking love that album.
I heard it.
Right? Like, it's so good.
Has she modified, and she no longer sings about those things?
Absolutely.
So when she has kids and she's singing about the problems with her kids,
I'm sure. And I'll probably love that just as much. Okay. I mean, I remember being like 14, 15, and I'm like blasting "We Are Never Getting Back Together" in the car. And she's aged with me.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
So the Kylie dentures we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Get your colonoscopy with Kylie.
Yes. Stop. Quit giving out secrets.
Cologuard, sponsored by Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner's Cologuard, delivered to you. It's a direct market, online consumer product.
Oh my gosh. Stop it. Cody's going to find this, and they're like, ooh, that's a great idea.
Exactly. I've heard a lot about asshole bleaching. Can we get into that? Kylie, can you promote this? It's a beauty thing, right?
No, it's not.
I think it is.
It's not.
What else would you do it for?
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even know where I was going from here. You're not making this one easy.
That's good.
Okay.